Now to a CBS 4 exclusive. Imagine coming home to see all your belongings piled up in front of your house and the locks changed. You've been evicted, not because you failed to pay your mortgage, but because someone stole your home. It's a widespread scam. It could happen to any of us homeowners, and it's putting some victims on the street.
On a clear morning in April, Linda Cleland came back to her home in Hialeah and discovered her world flipped upside down.
The main walkway all the way over to the property line was just everything I owned.
Linda was being evicted. A real estate investment company had bought her childhood home, and she was forced out.
Very awful, just horrible.
She picked up from the driveway the few belongings she could carry and walked to this bench at a nearby church.
I pretty much walked around till like about 4 o'clock in the morning. And I remember thinking, this is not maybe smart. You know, I'm out here by myself. It's dark. I didn't know what to do.
She didn't know then that this bench would become her new home for the next several months. And it was on this bench that Juan Coop, an agent with Miami-Dade's Office of the Inspector General, found Linda.
You know, at night, I go to my house, and I have dinner with my family. But she didn't. She was out on the streets.
Agent Coop tracked her down while looking for victims of a widespread document fraud scam he's investigating.
My mother loved avocados. My father
Coop says Linda's home, which her deceased parents gave her in their will, was stolen when a criminal filed one simple quitclaim deed in the county clerk's office. A scam he says is spreading across South Florida.
They create a fraudulent and counterfeit quitclaim title, conveying the property from the dead owner or from a victim to a third party, a straw buyer.
Once the fraudulent transfer is recorded here at the clerk's office, it becomes a seemingly legitimate document that is then passed on to the next unassuming victim, the person or company that buys the home.
This is the quitclaim deed someone filed pretending to be Linda and transferred the ownership of her home to her mother, Louise, who's been deceased for more than a decade. Louise then supposedly signed the property over to a defunct company, JSM Construction, who then sold the home to legitimate buyer, real estate investment company Stark Equity in 2014.
It's awful to think that you can be locked out of your own property because other people decided to steal it from you.
Linda says she tried to fight the eviction for months before she was forced out. Still, the court granted the eviction order.
I'm not a stupid person, but I felt stupid.
And while feeling voiceless and powerless, Linda reminisced about the home where she was raised.
This tree, my mother got it when I was maybe about 10.
Her lowest point was when she saw that tree from the church bench.
I said, that's my pine tree, and I was like, that's mine.
Agent Coop helped Linda find a free attorney, and after spending 7 months homeless, a county judge finally believed her.
So the case will be set for hearing.
On Monday, he gave her the right to move back in while she fights to put the house back in her name.
I'm thrilled.
Now she wants her case to make changes across South Florida.
Nobody should have to go through this, what I've gone through. Nobody.
And the scam is so far-reaching that 3 powerhouses in Miami-Dade, the state attorney, the inspector general, and the county clerk are all joining forces to overhaul the system. And there are some steps you can take to protect yourself, like searching online for the records filed on your home. You can head to our website, cbsmiami.com, for more on that. Chicago Mayor Rahm Emanuel is denying that he covered up the Mike Cunha now here with sports. So LeBron was back in the AAA, but he sat on the sidelines?
Yeah, LeBron was playing spectator tonight, not in uniform. That apparently he needed to rest. So, yeah, LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers were in town, as we said, except LeBron, as we said, did not.